One of the pieces looks like a bronze pirate hat.
A bronze pirate hat? That's interesting.
Why?
Take a good look at this statue, boyo.
Oh, this is bronze.
Do you really think the bronze hat I'm looking for could have come from this statue?
Well, that'd be my guess.
Apparently, it's not a golden man, it's bronze. Apparently, I'm colorblind. That tends to happen.
One of the pieces looks like a silver monkey head.
A silver monkey head, eh? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank.
Well, he was at least a little bit useful.
I've had just about enough talking about the ultimate insult for now.
Fair enough.
This is supposed to be super secret. I probably shouldn't be telling it to everybody here in town.
What are you doing?
I'm admiring the craftsmanship of this statue of Jambalaya's most famous pirate, Tiny Lafitte.
What made Tiny so famous?
He was the friendly pirate of Jambalaya Island. He robbed from the bad and gave to the nice. And he always said please and thank you. Twice. He's the perfect symbol of the new, non-threatening Jambalaya Island.
I don't think I like this guy.
Was there really a Tiny Lafitte, or was he dreamed up by someone's marketing department?
Oh, he's real, all right. I hear his son lives across the bay or nothing at all.
Nothing at all? Really? Nothing at all.
What happened to the top of the statue? Looks like someone gave Tiny a bad haircut.
I'm not sure. Rumor has it that some vandalous pirates from Nothing at All stole the statue's hat, but I don't believe it. They do a pretty good job of keeping those types off of Jambalaya.
All right.
I'd rather not talk about Tiny right now.
Fine.
I think I'm gonna go there.
Sorry to bother you.
No bother at all, old bean.
Do you call me Old Bean? I think I am definitely out of here. What do we have over here? We have the micro groggery. We will check that out later, as we will plant 3 wood. Of course. Is there anything down here? All right, we will head up the stairs then. We could just kind of warp out of here, but I do want to explore a little bit. And there's Murray trying to sell me some more. Oh, that really is it for town, isn't it? Here's a tall rock.
What's that?
Apparently we didn't get to see him finish the dive. But damn it, he is a good cliff diver. He must be Latin. I can hear the music.
Whoa.
Nice dive.
Thank you, my friend. I fear that my skills have atrophied as of late, though. I'm not half the diver I used to be.
That was one of the best plank dives I've ever seen.
And who are you that would take such pains to flatter an aging plank diver?
We're going Bond here.
The name's Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
Welcome
crap.
to Jambalaya Island, Mr. Threepwood. I am Marco de Pollo, undefeated and undisputed plank diving champion of the world.
Are you really the greatest diver in the world?
Really?
Yes. I have spent years searching the planet for someone who could better me in the art of the plank dive, but to no avail.
How sad. What are you doing on Jambalaya Island?
Ah, that is an interesting story.
Is it a short story?
About a year ago,
Probably
I
not.
despaired of ever finding my diving equal and was prepared to hang up my trunks forever.
Ew.
At this crucial moment, Senior Ozzy Mandrill approached me with an intriguing proposition.
Am I old enough to hear this?
He told me that he was building the tallest artificial plank diving platform in the world, and that he was willing to pay obscene amounts of money to have the world's greatest plank diver compete on it on a daily basis. Since I was ready to retire in any event, I figured, why not retire in the comfort of a luxury resort island?
Makes sense to me.
Besides, there's always the chance that someone will come along who can finally challenge my skills.
Has it been challenging then?
Has your arrangement with Ozymandias proven challenging?
Sadly, no. But at least I'm receiving a steady stream of income.
That's probably better then. Maybe.
I'm looking for the pieces of the ultimate insult.
What would I know of such things?
Let's bust out the board.
One of the pieces is a bronze hat.
I never wear hats. They might screw up the shape of my naturally streamlined head.
That's kind of gross.
One of the pieces is a silver monkey head.
I'm sorry, but that doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, come on, you gotta know the golden man.
One of the pieces is a golden man of some sort.
How peculiar. The solid gold all-world diving trophy looks like a golden man of some sort. It's over by the judges' table.
Fair enough, so this guy's gonna have the golden man on.
Perhaps
on
you're
him.
not the best person to ask about the ultimate insult.
Perhaps not.
He already knew one of them.
How did you get into plank diving anyway?
Ah, that is a story rife with melancholy. Are you sure you wish to hear it?
Are you kidding? I love stories rife with melancholy.
That's
Very
ironic.
well. It begins with my father, Count Francisco Alvarez de Pollo. He was a man of peculiar moods and eccentricities.
Also
In
hated
one of
chicken.
his so-called lighter moments, he named his only son Marco, much to the consternation of his wife and extended family.
Why the fuss?
I take it you have never been in a public swimming pool.
Pirates don't have much use for them.
Ah, then allow me to elaborate. At the tender age of 6, I was sent my first swimming lesson. Oh, how I happily splashed about, taking to the water like a worm to dirt. Suddenly, someone shouted my name. Marco! I turned to see who it was. Before I could find who had called my name, everyone in the pool shouted in response, Pollo! I couldn't understand what was happening. Why were they shouting my name in such an annoying scene? Song, manner. Why were they closing their eyes to my obvious torment? I tried to get them to stop, but they just kept chanting my name over and over again. Marco Pollo! Unable to tolerate it any further, I climbed to the highest diving board in the pool and cannonballed into the center of the taunting masses as I hit the water with a resounding splash. The haunting chants of my classmates finally gave way to comforting screams of terror.
What a horrible story.
Yes, but at least I gained a lucrative career out of my childhood trauma.
That's actually a pretty good story. You still dive to drown out the voices of the taunting children. Oh, when you put it like that, it's glorious.
Do you still dive to drown out the voices of the taunting children?
Oh no, now I'm in it for the thrill of victory and the lure of a fat paycheck. The fact that it provides a temporary balm to my permanent psychological damage is purely a side benefit.
That's
Of course.
good. I hate to think there was something weird going on here.
Yeah, it's just weird how weird this is. Okay, I can dive against him apparently. Is this open to anyone?
So is this diving competition open to anyone?
Hardly. If I were to compete against everyone who wanted to get their hands on the solid gold old world diving trophy, I'd be diving 24 hours a day.
Oh, so who do you dive against?
The judges panel over there does an excellent job of weeding out the poseurs from the serious divers.
Ah, okay. We will be back.
I just remembered a previous engagement. Bye.
As I'm sure you can figure out, we will be diving against him at some point, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Instead, we are going to head to the southern part here and enter the gaudy house. Before I do anything, I am going to take one of the pamphlets.
I see you've noticed our colorful brochures. Take one, they're free. That's the kind of guy I am. Just giving things away.
Does this guy sound familiar? Not really. But this is Stan. We're going to put that away. We will talk to Stan a little bit here. We'll see.
Is that you?
Why, if it isn't my old friend, yeah, Bob.
It's Guybrush.
Of course it is, of course it is.
Your voice has changed quite a bit. Tell me about the pamphlets.
Tell me about these pamphlets.
Do yourself a favor and read them. They're full of all sorts of great information about spans, timeshares.
What happened to the life insurance?
I thought you were selling life insurance.
Turned into a dead end. Get it? Dead end. Seriously, no money in it anymore. It just dried up.
Why?
All my clients were dying and becoming ghosts just to collect on their policies. Oh well, gotta remain flexible, kid. You know what I mean? Timeshares are the wave of the future.
Why is the desk outside?
Why is your desk outside?
Ah, it's a beautiful day. How can you work inside on a day like this?
Why are you really outside?
Just a small problem with the local vermin. It's the problem that's small. The vermin themselves are actually quite large. But it's nothing to worry about. It'll be taken care of right away. It's just a minor setback. What's important is that the timeshare units are, legally speaking, practically vermin-free.
I don't like the sound of that.
You're hawking real estate now?
Timeshares, my good man. Looking for a second home? Investment property?
Not interested in any kind of timeshare, really.
Ooh, stop right there. I'm not interested.
Your loss.
I've never had a timeshare guy quit that quickly before. You're not a very good salesman, Stan.
Ever heard of something called the ultimate insult?
Why, are you looking for one?
Yes. Do you know where I can get it?
Not just now, but perhaps I can acquire some if the markup is substantial. How many units do you think I could push?
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. Please tell me that you're not working for Ozymandias.
Are you working for Ozymandias?
Ozymandias? Let me tell you something about Ozymandias, kid. Ozymandias doesn't know squat about being a real entrepreneur. He doesn't know the thrill of haggling, the ecstasy of a hard-earned sale, the agony of a lost customer. All Ozzy wants are orderly lines of zombies queuing up to purchase his prefabricated, pre-priced, pre-processed garbage. I ask you, kid, where's the fun in that, huh? Where's the love?
He wouldn't hire you?
Not even an interview.
Okay, I think I'm done here.
I'll just be on my way.
You can't afford to wait too long. This deal won't last.
Yeah, yes, it will. Yes, it will. Instead, I'm just going to come over here and wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. There's a jar of glue there that I want. We're gonna go ahead and put that away. Can I go inside? Can they're not gonna let me in? They are not going to let me in. Look, we can look at the beautiful beach, though. That's something.
Now that's a beautiful beach.
If you think it's pretty now, imagine how much nicer it'll be with the addition of 36 picturesque timeshare holiday bungalows.
How could that possibly be an improvement?
Variety, son, the spice of life. An empty beach is about as exciting as a blank canvas, know what I mean?
Not really.
Blank canvas would be better than just your cheap-ass shit all over it. Let's look at the timeshare emporium.
Stan's new building sure is festive looking.
That's one way to put it.
It says Stan's Timeshare Emporium.
Oh, thank you so much, even though it clearly does not say emporium. Let's get the hell out of here and get away from the new voice actor for Stan, which honestly I don't think is as good as the last one. We need to try to follow this path. I'm not entirely sure what the holdup is there, but we need to head back to the micro groggery now that we have the glue. That is what we went out of our way to get. And if we go in here...
Come on in and enjoy some handcrafted homebrewed grog.
we can find Carla!
Carla!
Where?
Where?
What do you think you're doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
It looks like you're trying to drink yourself into oblivion on crappy micro grog.
Hey, that's a great idea. Thanks for the suggestion.
Why are you getting drunk?
I'm drink to forget.
Forget what?
I forgot.
Oh, this is good.
Drinking isn't the answer, Carla.
That depends on the question, doesn't it?
Drinking isn't the answer, Carla.
That depends on the question, doesn't it?
It's fully starting to loop now. All right. You know anything about the ultimate insult?
Want to help me find the pieces of the ultimate insult?
I'll tell you what, by gosh. Brush guy. Feet good. I'll stay here and keep my eye out for any pieces of the ultimate insults that come by. Okay? All right then. Barkeep! More grog! You miserable mastered.
Miserable mastered. Oh, I'm going to be using that sometime later. That is awesome. How do you like the grog here?
How do you like this place?
It's horrible. The grog is shrieker than my pinky finger. They won't let me get into any short fights, and all the chips have cottage cheese on them.
That's gross.
Well, if this place is so awful, why don't you leave?
2 reasons. 1, this is the only place a pirate can find a drink on this godforsaken, family-friendly heckhole of an island. And B, I think someone has stolen my legs.
Why?
'Cause I can't feel them anymore.
That's great. It's completely exaggerated, but I love it nonetheless.
I'll let you get back to your, shore leave.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay, well, we can talk to the bartender then.
Hi!
Howdy, what can I do you for?
I'd like a drink.
I'd like a drink, please.
You got some ID?
No.
But I can give you this new low inebriation grog-like beverage. It's called Grog Junior. We developed it here in our micro groggery for people just like yourself. It's got just enough alcohol in it to stun a skinny parrot.
Well, what's the point of that?
Here, try some and tell me what you think.
You're giving me non-alcoholic beer? What the hell is that? Nobody likes O'Doul's.
Maybe later.
Apparently I'm gonna grab it nonetheless.